Hear me. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. I see one person. That's fantastic. I got one like and one person. That's a pretty good ratio. Heard! Yay! Hello everybody and welcome to beautiful Denver, Colorado, where I have just dropped off my father. Thank you to my father for watching my daughter while me and my wonderful, beautiful wife went to DabbleCon 2 in beautiful Rochester, New York. I figured since everybody else had already done recaps, if I waited till Saturday, everything would kind of be old news. So I figured while I'm on my way back to Colorado Springs, did you seriously steal Joey C's idea, hack? Yes! I was so jealous of watching Joey C do these driving streams that I really wanted to do one. So I'm glad that it's working now. The last was because of Bluetooth, and I don't know, it should have came back after I disconnected it. I saw everybody saying I'm just as bad as Joey C, so thank you. Hello everybody, and welcome to beautiful Denver, Colorado, inside my 2016 Toyota 4Runner. Your host, El Horrible, Tookie, BeDabbler, even Cardiff. I am your host, Rocco Burrow, and I am going to take you on a journey of nothingness. I just want to talk about my experience at DabbleCon 2, because like I said, by Saturday, this will all be over. I'm not doing a Tookie soup this week. Consider this your Tookie soup. I'm also probably going to put the members only after this because I don't do enough members only content. Also, super tip right now. I can't do the super tips, so don't worry about that shit. If you want a super chat, thank you, but don't worry about that fucking nonsense either. Hell, I gotta have take a gas left. I don't know how I'm gonna get home. But yeah, let's go get some pizza. Because anytime I'm in Denver, I like to go to Cosmos Pizza, which was referred to me by Hunter Duke and his beautiful wife and their friend Mondo, I think, who I met in Vegas, who lives in Boulder. And he said, you're going to the wrong pizza place as far as New York pizza goes. I used to go to a place called It's Finest in Denver. He said, don't go there, go to Cosmos. I was reluctant, but I'm glad I did because I am very happy with the decision to go to Cosmos. So what day did we leave? We left Thursday morning, 4:30 in the morning. Me and my wife left Colorado Springs to go to Denver. Everything went incredibly smooth. I would say the United Terminal in Chicago sucks as far as food goes. The best terminal for food on there was actually the Cleveland airport, which I didn't even expect to be at, but I guess I'll get to that shit later. Yeah, so we flew in on Thursday night, no problems, got right in, rented a car. We're staying at the Strath Allen, where a lot of other people were, and who did we see that first night? We saw a bunch of people at the Lux, which was interesting. It was a great place because you could go to the back and just hang out. I know Kiki Loco was there. I saw, God, so many people. Guy named Brady and his little Shih Tzu service dog, Annie Oakley. I got to meet them. Tickle Me Tookie, who's a beautiful lady. He made me a Tookie doll, a talking Tookie doll. So I don't know how, but he actually found a green Elmo and he put a voice box in it. So it says a bunch of like my sayings. It has Melton saying, "Can we talk Tookie for a bit?" All that kind of shit. Killer was there. God, and I'm sorry if I can't think of everyone's names and who was there, but you know if you were there. And then people are just giving us things they made, and it's just incredible. Just the people in this community. How, are you saying no sound again? Audio is back. I haven't done anything to the audio. I don't know why. I mean, I am just driving, so, I mean, anything could happen, I guess. But, yeah, I have absolutely no idea why anything would be happening with the sound. Start a poll. I never use my phone either, so you gotta remember that. I saw Annie at the Lux, and then all of a sudden the Lux started turning into this like super gay bar. It was like everybody was either gay or trans. Like we were the outcasts, and so that was kind of fun. Because I was even asked, I was like, "Where's Annie?" I didn't know, like, I was like, Annie would probably be having a ball right now. And once I was leaving, I actually saw Annie coming back. I guess she had to drop someone off. I was like, "Get back in there! There's fucking party going on in there." But it was great. Great place, great time. Great to see everybody. It really was an awesome way to just kind of kick off the weekend. God, Saturday. What the hell did we do in the day on Saturday? I can't even remember. No, we had that was Friday. So that was Thursday. So Friday, what the fuck did I do all day Friday? I know I was super anxious about the roast. I've really done a roast, as you can tell. I missed complete words. The joke was supposed to be the two most important, or I forgot the word important or something on one of my jokes, and my joke just didn't make sense. Like, I would say out of everyone, I probably bombed the most on the roast. I know people didn't really like the game, You Don't Know Jake, because I guess a lot of people don't know Jake. How can you not know Jake Hudson in this thing? But that was actually a game created by another channel. I think it's like Crazy Aussie Comic, and I kind of just changed some of his punchlines and stuff. I told him I was gonna probably use it because I thought it was funny. A game where you just ask questions about Jake Hudson and whatever. But yes, I heard Carl say I started with the weakest material, and I got better when. But listening back, I was just, I hate everything I do, so I'm not good at listening back to things. So yeah, during the day, that morning I went to go get bagels. Me, my wife, Cardiff, and OJ. There might have been some other people there. I don't remember. But we got some bagels in the morning, and then I went off to get some index cards so I can work on my roast set, and just kind of relaxed, hung out a little bit on Friday. Man, I'm really drawing blank. What the fuck did I do during the day on Friday besides like working on jokes? I don't know. I think that was pretty much it, actually. And then, yeah, we went to the club, saw Shuli, got to really meet Bob for the first time. I met Shuli at the first DabbleCon. Shuli was actually the first person I ever bumped into at the first DabbleCon. And like I've always said, Shuli has been nothing but cool to me. And that continued this weekend. I said hi to Mike Morse and Anthony Zenhauser and all their producer guys, but that was pretty much it. We kind of, crossed paths throughout the weekend, but never really talked much at all. I guess everyone kind of has their own little cliques and crews or whatever, and everyone just hangs out. But, I introduced myself to producer Joe after the first night. He said hi, and then we really never talked. Their producer Andy was super nice. I thought he worked club because he was asking someone if they needed anything, and I was like, yeah, can we get some water? He was like, oh, yeah, sure. And then someone was like, you just asked someone who doesn't work here to get you water. So I was like, I don't know. Someone asked if you need anything. I needed water at the time, so give me water. But yeah, it was just really cool to be, if you want, in the little green room, just kind of talking about what, the night was going entail, I guess. Very cool to meet Anthony Cumia and Missy. Missy is awesome. Like, she's so nice, and she actually asked questions when we were hanging out and just talked. Not that Anthony wasn't cool, but I never really got to hang out at all. I know Carl on Saturday night, but that stuff is, it's always appreciated, but totally. Thank you for the $20. I'm considering following your lead, Doc. You recognize you could convincingly dress as Gino, and at DabbleCon 2, because everyone told me, I learned I can convincingly pull off a Joey C look. Yes, you could. Maybe I'll rock a tracksuit in Detroit. Yes, that would be awesome. You need, well, because you have the haircut, and you do kind of, like, you have the same kind of facial features and the glasses, the whole thing, dude. There were so many times when I thought you were Joey C, but you immediately know you're not Joey C. You look like Joey C if he had some money. That's what's funny. But yes, definitely wear a tracksuit to Detroit. Because yeah, man, there were some times when I had to do a double take. I totally thought that you were Joey C. But yeah, Looney Tunes critic, another great guy. Guys, there was a couple there who literally were there on their honeymoon. I'm sorry I don't remember your names, but you were an amazing couple. So happy that you guys found each other. Both wearing Tookie shirts, and they literally came to DabbleCon 2 for their honeymoon. So I thought that was really cool. So thank you guys for doing that. Again, it's hard to pull up like super chats or anything, so I gotta kind of just read them as I see them. But yeah, so Friday, you know, we kind of just got the rundown, and we got news, you know, basically that, yeah, we were gonna porn bomb anyone who live streamed the show, and we were all on board with that. I wanted guys taking cum shots to the face. I wanted all that kind of stuff. When they said it was shit porn, I was like, that's kind of gross, but whatever. If everyone agrees on it, that's fine. I will tell you that none of the performers that I know, and Carl, anyone not with the Shuli Network, I should say, we were not aware that there was going to be any audio to it whatsoever. So there was a light in the back of the room, and we were told that if the light is red, that means someone is sniping. If the light is green, we're all good. During my set, and every time I looked, I only saw that the light was green. And I think that's why I even made the comment during my roast. It was like, oh, the light hasn't turned red in a while. So I only thought they played it the one time, because that's another thing. Anyone in the actual showroom, we didn't see the footage when they played it, or hear it, or anything. We're just, you know, as far as we know, whatever was happening in the room is happening on the actual show. Timminger, 2 Tuesday nights in a row, I have to spend time with my wife and kids. Bummer. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry too, but yes, you're gonna have to spend it with your wife and kids. Cardiff says he was against it from the beginning. Well, did you say anything? Because I wasn't against the porn thing. And I thought kind of the grosser it would, because we wanted KB's reaction. We wanted KB, and honestly, it wasn't the greatest reaction in the end. But it was something, I guess. Could we have achieved same result with WWE footage or NFL footage? Of course. But at the time, we weren't thinking of it. And again, I kind of want to see Kevin Brennan's face when, you know, there was porn on the thing. Would I have chose shit porn? Probably not. Would I have chose homosexual, racial porn? Yes. But not shit porn. And definitely not with audio that, again, we didn't find out about the audio thing until after the show, and we were looking on Reddit and stuff, and I like kind of go to someone and be like, this was happening, and the consensus was no, for the most part. But whatever, shit porn happens. There's nothing we can do. It's all over. Sorry that happened to people and whatever. But I think the audio thing is worse, obviously. Like that over-modulated, like it's creepy and it's horrible. And it wasn't necessary. Like, no, I didn't sign up for that. If I knew that, like, it almost was more work for them to find that clip than to just get some random free porn on the internet and play it. Like, you actually had to go and hunt for that clip and take the clip. Like, just stupid. But anyway, we did the roast, and like I said, I thought Cardiff totally killed. which pissed me off because I wanted him to bomb since he was like the first one. But he did great. Anthony Zenhauser was awesome. I don't know anything about Zenhauser except for clips I've seen of him on Shuno. Kookie for Tookie says, we all learned that OJ is a hottie. Yes! That's why you guys have to come to these live things. I've known that for quite some time. But yeah, everyone, this was OJ's break for sure. Which is funny because you would think like DabbleCon 2 or DabbleCon 1 kind of a breakout weekend for OJ too, because that's where I met him and we decided, hey, let's just do the show without that other fuck and, you know, it'll be good. But yes, OJ is very handsome. Definitely battling Kinky Loco for the most handsome dabbler in the Dabblerverse. Jimmy I, you've got the same earbuds I have, like 100-hour battery time. I've also got a bigger 200-hour one. Small talk, never seen anyone. Yes, I bought these about 20 different times, dude. Because I wear them in the hot tub. I wear these constantly. They're always around my neck. I use them while I sleep. I think they're like 20, you can get them for like 20-something bucks. But yeah, man, I looked on, ordered them about 26 times. So yes, they're pieces of shit, but they get the job done for as long as you pretty much need them. Carl's set I thought was great. The only advice I would have given Carl was to slow down a bit. Carl was starting a new joke while the people were still laughing at the other joke, you know, so you couldn't really hear it. But I thought Carl's jokes were great. The only thing I would have told him was to slow down. Mike Morris was good. You know, I don't think anyone really bombed. Like, I hated my performance because I hate everything I do, but I don't think anyone really bombed. Shuli was good, but by the time Shuli went up, I had just gone up and I was kind of coming down from, you know, just performing, and I was all jacked up, so you could have said anything to me, I would have laughed. But I don't really remember Shuli's set, honestly, and I don't really remember Mike Moore's set either because I was about to go on with Mike Moore, so I was kind of like freaking out. But then, yeah, once I did my set, I felt good. It felt like it went over better than I expected, but again, I still think it was shit, but it was great. And also, thank you to anyone who wrote me jokes. JT, God, there were so many of you, and I don't have it in front of me. But if you heard your joke, you know that I used your joke, and I appreciate it. And anyone who sent me jokes that I didn't use, thank you for sending them. I just, you know, I had to be picky and choosy about what I did. So I tried to just take the best stuff, and it was great. I had a lot of fun, man. Then, what was it, Friday night, just kind of hung out. Again, I don't fucking know, I don't remember. This whole weekend's such a blur. But he did a lot of hanging out and partying. It was fun, man. Saturday, we had to get up for podcasts, which I was not looking forward to. I think someone said we should have just started later without a break in between. Club needed the break, so it kind of made sense. It made sense. But thank you to everyone who came out to the noon potato Tookie soup show. That was great, and I have to thank Cardiff as always for really putting that together, taking the lead on that. Cardiff edited, you know, video clips, and seriously, because if he left me to do anything. So thank you to Cardiff and OJ. He talked a little bit, I think. I know he was very nervous about performing. OJ was asked to do it, and he didn't. I wish he did, but he had some jokes from Ray DeVito, and that's all we said. We were like, just go up and tell Ray's jokes, and just, you know, make sure people know that Ray told the jokes. So in the end, he didn't end up doing it, but that's okay. David Chandler was there. I'm trying to think of other people I saw. David Chandler was there. It was great to see him. Who else? Just so many fucking people, man. And there were so many people who told me that they were right. Like, I came to this by myself, and I'm having a blast. Like, I'm meeting people, and we're hanging out, and everyone's just a bunch of... Everyone just wants to find like-minded people who want to gossip about the same shit. So, It's wonderful. Over or whatever. But yeah, man. Saturday, I felt really good about our show. Saw WATP's show, which again was great because Melton had those videotapes that no one even knew there. I should not have been up there. It should have just been Melton and Carl. They didn't even need Chris. Me and Chris we didn't need to be up there. That was the Melton and Carl show. But thank you, Carl, for asking me to go up there. I didn't want to interrupt. They were doing so well, and I didn't have much to add. The only thing I wanted to add, but I think Melton actually took it out, was there was a lot more of John with his shadow. And the shadow was so big, and John was so animated with that, little moves and his fighting and stuff, that it literally looked like Peter Pan, when Peter Pan's shadow is kind of doing things other than what John is doing, because it was just so, I love those tapes. So thank you, Melton, for those tapes and saving DabbleCon, because I will tell you, I don't think the audio tapes were much of anything. I left about 20 minutes into the Uncle Rico show once I started hearing the tapes, because one, they were kind of hard to understand in the room. I don't know if anyone had that problem at home, but I did not think those audio tapes were anything. And it was probably a lot of the hyping up, like people said, that Melton didn't do, which is what made Melton's tape so much more. We didn't even expect them. So the fact that we had all these other John was just beautiful. But yeah, as far as the, it was really douchey and cringy to hear John hit on a 24-year-old girl, but we knew that already, Like, there wasn't really much. I think the things that they looked before were probably, the juiciest thing. Well, they were the juiciest thing. So, it was fun. It was fun that, everyone was all hyped up about the tapes, and then everyone kind of collected, like, oh, that was a real bummer. Which, again, I've always said that I always felt like having the ring of those tapes were scummy. And unless you're going to do something, I guess, to repurpose them and try and make them funny, it's just kind of scummy. Like, I know we used the recording to do John on the 8th, but again, we're doing John on the 8th. Like, we did a bit to it, the whole time Joey C traveled up, I did pay attention to his streaming. I think everyone should, and everyone should actually go over. I don't know if he's on right now, but he has been doing streams on the way back. And I want to see more of that, because that was very, very entertaining, Joey C. And I've said it many times, Atlantos were actually kind of a pleasure to have around at times. They weren't, like, annoying, at least to me. They didn't annoy the shit out of me. High Pitch seemed to annoy people. Helga was kind of annoying, because just wanted to be part of the show. And listen, I get it. You're there. Like, listen, the first DabbleCon, I would have loved to have been part of it, but no one knew who I was, and I had just showed up as a, for the most part, and maybe next year, all those people will get to perform, because this year, listen, man, last one, I was just a fan, sitting in the audience with posters of those guys on my wall. DabbleCon 2, Dabbler of the Year, baby. My dreams come true. My parents are so proud of me. Daughter's looking at me differently. That's because she thinks I'm retarded. Yeah, I seem to be getting more respect. Like, you'll see when we go to the pizza place, they're gonna treat me differently because they know that I won Dabbler of the Year. Or maybe I should let them know that I've won Dabbler of the Year. Bad with 2D's dollars. Wish I could have been there. Yeah, where the fuck were you? You were at DabbleCon 1, and where the fuck was Bill Loney? I even texted the man. He said he there on, I think, Saturday. I think he said he couldn't make it Friday, but I thought he was going to be there on Saturday. So, Bill, definitely missed you. Definitely missed you, Bad with 2Ds. Bad with 2Ds was part of my security at DabbleCon 1. And Bill Loney, because big motherfuckers. Everyone's a big motherfucker. Holy shit. Painkiller's a big motherfucker. Diesel the Rottweiler is a big motherfucker. And Diesel, thank you so much, dude. Oh, here come the squeeze. I'll tell him I'll give him money if you can tell me the squeegee joke. Hold on. The squeegee. He's not. I hope they come to money, because I'll put the fucking anytime a squeegee guy comes, I just run the water and right in their face. Fuck you. I don't need you to wash my window. Am I retarded? I don't know how to wash a window. Anyway, Diesel the Rottweiler, thank you. Me and beloved chatter Linky shooting on Sunday morning in this private field that they have. We shot like 10 different kinds of guns, sniper rifles, fucking MKs. I shot a rifle from World War II. It was made in 1943 and actually hit things with it. I never thought you could hit things with a rifle that old. So, dude, and such a good guy, like the nicest fucking guy in the world, and a warrior. All this guy wants to do is go back and fight for his country, and it's so admirable. He's a good dude, seriously. So thank you, Diesel, the Rottweiler, and thank you, Linky, for coming with us. And really, it was a time I will never forget as far as shooting goes, because you taught me so much and I learned a whole bunch of shit. Okay. All right, we're gonna get pizza now at Cosmo's Pizza in Denver, Colorado. It's really, really, quite honestly, the best I've had in this stupid state. So, all right, let's go order a few slices, get back in the car, and get home, because I actually have to go and do real work today. I have to be back at the real world. The Dabbler stuff is fun, but my real job is what pays the bills. Pay attention to Joey. Pay attention, Joey C. But yeah, I'm gonna go get pizza and head back. I don't know if I should keep doing this. It's kind of stupid. I feel stupid doing this. And also, if I didn't mention your name and we met and stuff, I'm sorry. It's just so hard to pay attention to everybody. Like the guy who gave me the Ron and Ron shirt, please email me and tell me who you were, because I totally forget your name. And thank you so much for getting me a Ron and Ron shirt. Sliceworks and Cosmos. Sliceworks is okay. I used to go to Brooklyn's Finest. I thought Brooklyn's Finest was kind of the closest to East Coast pizza. Plus, they have square knishes that you can get frozen and cook them at home. But I don't know, man. I've really been I've been hitting Cosmos every time I reach Denver, and I love it. But let's talk about what else happened. DabbleCon. I'm trying to think. So Saturday, we did the dabbies, all that stuff. And oh yeah, so I didn't really think I was gonna win Dabbler of the Year or the Lifetime Dabbler Achievement Award. So I didn't write anything, because I figured the bit was gonna be, oh, win it every year. So when they told, when they said, hey, you won, I was like, oh shit, I don't have anything funny to say. So I was like, I'll actually do a shoot and just thank everybody. I didn't thank OJ. I didn't thank Cardiff. I didn't thank T. I didn't thank Dr. Steve. And I really have to thank all those people, because without those people, I really would not be where I am, which is talking to 198 people, which again is not impressive. But in our little world, all the stuff that has happened to me from the first DabbleCon to this past weekend is really impressive to me. As far as just, how far we've come with this nonsense. And you guys have no idea how much Dr. Steve actually did for DabbleCon 2. And he wasn't even there. Like, he was the one who wrote and got the opening animation by Coke Logic. And thank you, Coke Logic. Like, it's insane that Coke Logic has animated me and Tookie. And that, I have to say, the animation that Shuli's guys put together was fucking hilarious. Like, that was amazing. Like, the two cats looking at each other in the back of the car, John getting out of his car. Oh, it's fucking hilarious, man. So I love animation. So anytime any good animation, I'm totally all about it. Was Dr. Steve serious about not doing any more live WATP? Yeah, he has told us actually in private before that he doesn't know if he's going to be able to make it out to many more of these live events. I just know, He's got a lot on his plate, just work-wise. Maybe once Dr. Steve can retire and stuff, he can do this stuff more. But Dr. Steve's still a full-time working doctor of death. Like, you gotta kill people every day. But yeah, Dr. Steve, I seriously, like, so impressed with his roast. And the thing is, Dr. Steve doesn't think he's funny, guys. Like, Dr. Steve will constantly tell us, like, oh, I'm not the funny one here. Oh, you gentlemen are the ones who make everything fun. Like, please let Dr. Steve know that he's amazing and funny. And just, like, he really does need that. I think he really does need to hear that from people. Grum TV, who's been a member for 6 months. Great meeting you, Tookie and El Horrible. Great meeting you. Seriously. It's just great to meet everybody, man. Just so many awesome people. Everyone had a blast. And to the kid who I saw at the airport on my way home, I'm so sorry for your name, but thank you. And I saw you put something on Dabblers that, you know, there was a Tookie sighting at the airport. Thank God you didn't see me like at 10 o'clock at night because I was losing my shit, man. We got delayed. It took 20 hours from the time I left my hotel in Rochester to get to my door in Colorado Springs. It was horrible. We had the worst trip back. I mean, obviously there are possibly worse conditions you can be in, but we got to the airport at 4. We didn't find out until midnight, pretty much, that our flight was officially canceled. The earliest and closest place, because people are like, why didn't you go to Newark? Why didn't you go to JFK? All that kind of, because they wanted about $800. Like, flights are fucking, oh, but I guess I could have, no, I don't know why. It just seemed like Cleveland, I think, right? Isn't Rochester to Newark probably 4 hours anyway? And I wanted to start heading west because I didn't even know if we could switch our flight to the Cleveland flight. So I was like, if we can't fly from Cleveland, maybe we'll have to keep going. You know, maybe we'll have to go all the way to Chicago and fly from there. Because they literally told us in Rochester, because so many flights have been delayed the last couple of days, that they had to get those people on flights. So realistically, we might not leave Rochester until Wednesday. So I had to fucking leave. I had to just get out of there. Because the other thing is, we hadn't eaten. By the time we got to the airport around 4 o'clock, most of the restaurants were already closing because Rochester's a busy fucking airport. Or maybe it was later that they started to close, but we weren't initially hungry when we first got there. But anyway, by the time everything settled, everything in the Rochester airport was closed. So we're starving. Even once we got the rental car and started driving towards Cleveland, we still didn't get any food. We were worried about getting there on time. So thank you to my wonderful wife who took the last 2 hours of our 4-hour trip and drove. Yeah, we made it. And like I said, Cleveland had way more food options. They had a burrito place, they had Chick-fil-A, they had like Subway, Dunkin' Donuts. All the other options at the other airports were garbage. Gindaloon, stop soon. Carbs and shitty food. Body odor and hair on everything. How dare you, Goldman Steel. Goldman Steel. Goldman Steel. What happened with Steel Toe? Do we have a mugshot, please? Can someone get it? I want to see it. So many things happening I can't even keep up with now that I'm home. Yeah, like the Steel Toe stuff. I haven't heard anyone. Did KB and Chad talk about like my set or Cardiff's row set? Because I saw KB. He was watching the roast, but he was watching like all the professionals and stuff. I think he watched Tookie and Cardiff. Aaron was not arrested. He just had to go to court because he violated his HRO, which I have no idea. B Smiley the third, $2. Live stream the pizza to stick it to KB. Should we live in the pizza? All right, let's go get some pizza. I'll go get some pizza. I'm hungry. I need NG. All right. We're going to Cosmo's Pizza in beautiful Denver, Colorado. It's Federal Avenue. It smells like beautifulness. Just pizza. Love pizza. So many choices. Hello, how's it going? Can I get 2 slices of the pepperoni mushroom to go? No. Oh, actually, I'll take a fountain drink. Regular fountain. Small is good.
$14.05, please.
Cool.
How's your day today?
Going pretty well. How about yourself?
Not bad. What are you up to?
Just dropping my dad off from the airport and heading back to Colorado Springs, and I always have to stop by you guys to get some pizza. Because all the pizza in the
2
States
pepperoni and a small drink?
Yes.
$14.05.
Yes. See if I have a 5. I might have. I do not.
Here to go.
To go, please. Thank you. Thank you, man. So, what else? What was that thing? The freaking squeegee guys on Alameda and Federal are aggressive. Yes. Yes, they are. It's bad. It's bad, man. I haven't seen squeegee guys like this since like the early 90s in New York City. But yeah, I just run my windshield washer fluid. But yeah, so I got 2 pepperoni mushroom. Gonna be wonderful. Oh yeah. Sugar water. Like an insect. Are we sticking it to KB? Is KB live? I forgot that KB's on. I redo it to stick it. He's sticking it to me. Should I go get pizza? Hunter Duke, 50 months. So jealous of you, Rocco. Yes, Hunter Duke is one of the guys who introduced me to Cosmos Pizza. Thank you very much. Are you gonna shit yourself in the car like Joey? No, but I will tell you, I had another day. I took my dad to the gun range before we had to drop him off at the airport. Hopefully he doesn't get his hands swabbed, since he also looks like a Armenian or some kind of terrorist brown looking guy, quite like myself. Went to the gun range and we went to breakfast before, and I had to go very bad. Now the gun range is outside, so the only place to go is a porta potty. So I did, for the first time in my life, use a potty for something other than peeing, and I have to say it was the most distinct experience of my life. But yes, that happened. Grum TV, thanks for the $5. Got stopped by multiple people at the Atlanta airport to take a look at my love. Also, the TGI Fridays espresso martini there is amazing. Oh shit. Get the espresso martini at TGI Fridays at the Atlanta airport. That's fantastic. Purple Monkey dishwasher, $20. Buy some pizzas. Hold on. For you and your lovely wife. It's on purple. Thank you. I appreciate it. She's not with me. She's home. But I do appreciate it. Great to see Purple. Yes, I saw Purple Monkey dishwasher. Purple gave me a Chad Zumach shirt. He gave me his Chad Zumach shirt, literally right off his bag. So that is fantastic. What if we super chat you enough? Will you? EQ pineapple. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you want me to do. But probably not. I don't need money to do things. Like, I'm not like Joey and all these other guys. Like, I make my own money. Again, this is just a hobby. The fact that I can make money on it is great, but as of right now, money is not the sole purpose of this. It's really to have fun. And honestly, just hearing from people about how they look forward to everyone's shows during the week, how much they work, you know, a lot of people like literally work 80 hours a week, and they need some of these shows to do the day, and it really opens your eyes, because there's a lot of times where you're like, is there even a point to what we're doing sometimes? But then you meet people in the real world and they're like, yeah, like you literally get me through my day. And so I feel like a piece of shit if I'm like, I don't think I want to do a show today. But the real world happens, and I can't do a show every day. But yeah, that's why I figured I would do this, because I had some time. I would pop on. I mean, if I miss anyone's super chat or anything like that. Rochi says the new Joey C. Rocco. No, I won't be doing too much of this. But again, I wanted to do something a little special, because I will make this only after it. And also, I know I'm not going to do a Tukey soup this week. And by the time I do live on Saturday, all of this DabbleCon stuff would have been old news, you know? So I just wanted to make sure I did something for you guys. Because you guys seriously have been awesome to me. Like, I really, like, I don't even remember what I said for my acceptance speech or whatever, because everything's just such a blur. I always feel like I'm retarded and don't make much sense anyway. So, but thank you, like seriously, all you guys, like everyone who's been there this whole entire time, or even people who just discovered all this shit a couple of days ago. Grum TV, thanks for another $5. Rochester security thought the Lucy/Tukey candle was a stick of dynamite. What's Lucy/Tukey candle? I don't think I saw that. But I'm sorry that did you get stopped by security because of that? That's crazy. The song was awesome. I don't know if you're talking about My Nogas, which was a members only video that I just made public. But yeah, I opened the roast with that. I figured that might be a good way to just, you know, start. Plus it took up an hour and a half. Oh, no, and a half. Holy shit. Can you imagine an hour and a half song parody? That'd be horrible. I feel like Tony Muskrat could do that. Tony Muskrat was another guy I saw. Thank you, Tony. All you guys. Cotter just oozes coolness everywhere he goes. He was the man. My girlfriend, Cardiff Electric, always amazing to see you, and OJ. And yeah, it was really interesting to see how into OJ people were. Just talking about how cool that they got to smoke with him. I know a lot of you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great one. It was really cool that people were like super excited to see OJ. Like I said, OJ definitely had a breakout weekend this weekend. It's funny to see that people just thought he was fat like the rest of us. We're not all fat. I mean, look at producer Joe and the beautiful Kinky Loco. Koof, wish I could have been at DabbleCon too. Thank you for not killing yourselves. You, Koof. And Koof, if you ever need someone to talk to, I know you're always talking to people about, you know, not killing themselves. Not that I'm saying that you want to kill yourself, but if you have to talk to, feel free to email me. You're always advocating for other people, you know, not killing themselves. And does anyone ever ask you if everything's okay, Koof? Just like I said, you're so concerned with all the rest of us, and I love that about you. So there's our pizza. It might not look like much to the rest of you, but here in Colorado, this is about the best we have to offer. Because the rest of it looks like Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Yeah, so then after the dabbies and all that, Carl had invited us back to his place, which I really go, but again, like I said, I had already committed to going shooting in the morning, and I didn't really want to be too tired and fucked up to go shoot guns. So I think I did the responsible thing, you know. I figured there will be so many more of these, you know. There will be more chances to hang at Carl's house with Cardiff and OJ and Melton and Anthony, and it's just so cool. But I did not go, so I don't know what happened there. I'll be at the next one. So I guess I'm gonna eat my pizza and I'm gonna head home. Thank you guys for hanging out. And like I said, I'm probably gonna make this a members only thing, just so members have something new to kind of check out if they didn't see it live. 221 out of 336. I live in Greeley and I'm 2 blocks away from a place with fresh mozzarella and super sa. Whoa! So email me the name of that place, because I'll take a trip up to Greeley and try it. Kinky says, I went to Carl's and we just hung out. Yeah, no, that's what I figured. Like, that's what I want to do. So, what was it? The first night after the roast, we're a couple of us just hanging out outside of the hotel. It was like Melton, Lee, Shmuel Buckman, Stone Man, myself. I don't know if anyone else was out there, but we were just out there sitting, smoking cigarettes. The boys be a smoking this weekend. We all did a smoking. Even Kiki Loco was smoking a cigarette. It was beautiful. But yes, that's another thing with these live events. If you want to pick up smoking cigarettes, we'll be there to help you, because everyone was just smoking cigarettes. Ridiculous. It's a bunch of 40, 50-year-old men picking up cigarettes for fucking the first time, or they haven't done it in years. And it's like, I think Kiki Loco was like, yeah, I quit at 30 and then I picked it up again today at 40 or 41 or whatever. But really great to see Kiki Loco as always. I love that man. And again, if I didn't say your name, I'm sorry. There's just so many fucking people. So Jerry, Kiki Loco's friend Jerry. The other guy with the hat and the glasses. You know who you are, and I can't think of your name. I met a new friend, Darren, to talk about ska. It's crazy. Like, everyone is just so cool. It is like these live events are, I hate to call it like a family reunion. They're definitely like friend reunions. And we all know friendship is a big thing in this whole Dabbleverse. Oh, Kiki Loco says I'm 39. I don't fucking remember. You don't look it, dude. You look like a 20-year-old kid. But yeah, just so many fucking things. Coop Good Rocco, thank you for thanking me for not killing myself. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying any issues, Coop. I'm just saying, has anyone ever, because Coop is always so concerned with the rest of us, have anyone ever asked, Coop, how are you doing? Coop, I'm glad that you're okay. And I'm glad everyone's okay. It seemed like it was one of those weekends where a lot of shit happened. And I'm sorry to anyone who had their window smashed or had their car stolen the last night. I mean, that is just fucking, we just live amongst animals. And I'm sorry, and I hate that that happened to people who came out to the shows. I wish there was something that we could do. That never happens again, but some people are just animals, so. That was probably the worst thing that happened all weekend. Definitely a bummer on the end of the weekend, but what are you gonna do? All right, guys, I love you all more than a friend, but I love pizza even more. So I'm gonna do that. This will be up on YouTube members and Patreon. So thank you guys, and I can't wait to see you in Detroit, October 25th. But yeah, so I'll see you there, and well, I'll see you at DabbleCon 3 whenever that is. That'll be when I guess Phil Elmore body slams High Pitch Eric or something. I don't know. But yeah, I just see these things getting bigger as far as the attendance, because the attendance for DabbleCon 2 is definitely bigger than DabbleCon 1. I expect Hackmania 2 to be bigger than Hackmania 1, and if we all just keep doing these things together, we'll keep doing them for as long as people want to go to them, I guess. So anyway, I love you more than a friend, and I will see you at least Saturday, if not before then. Remember to take care of yourselves and each other. Hacka, hacka!